Coming up on Inside Lee University Basketball, highlights of 5 more wins for the Lee Flames and the Lady Flames, who, by the way, are an amazing 51-3 combined so far this college basketball season. We'll also have a feature on the Lee softball team and their quest for another trip to the NAIA National Championships. And we'll also have a feature on Hoops for Hope for the Lady Flames and their work toward autism. All that and much more is coming up. Welcome in, everybody, to this week's edition of Inside Lee University Basketball. I'm Randy Smith, and Lady Flames coach Marty Rowe joins us first on the show today. Coach, you had 3 games last week. You won all 3. We have highlights of 2 of them, and your team now stands at 25-2 this stage of the game.
It was a good week. I mean, we had 2 road tests, and then we had a big game at home, and obviously a big night because of what we were playing for and different things with our Hoops for Hope and playing a very good team, the 24th ranked Southern Poly. So nice week, and you know we've got one more week, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, and we're going to have more on that Hoops for Hope game for you in just a moment. But right now, let's take a look at the first game we have for you, and that is Southern Poly at home against the Lady Flames.
You know, we got off to a really good start in this game. You know, Southern Poly beat us at their place. It's one of our 2 losses. Got beat 70-69 down there a few weeks ago, and you know, really didn't defend the way we wanted to. And we came out and really established what we wanted to do early. And then Jenna Adams got really, really hot. You know, she's a very talented, skilled forward, and she made 5 threes in the first half. And we continued to isolate her either one-on-one or basically just kind of try to run her off some screens and do some pick and pops with her, and she got hot. I mean, she scored 26 first half, 41 overall, and you know, basically outscored them in the first half. We were up, I think, 43-23 at halftime, and you know, just really established ourselves on the defensive end more than anything, holding them to 23 points. But it was obviously we were excited to play. The girls knew that was the biggest. They were playing for first place in the league and playing a team that traditionally has become a big rival of ours. So it was nice to play well, and it was nice to play well in front of our home crowd too, because we had struggled a little bit. And you see Mariah Isles, we had a big effort from everybody. The energy from this game was just, you know, from our standpoint, we felt like it was unbelievable. We had energy on both sides. We had energy for the entire 40 minutes. And thought we did a lot of really, really good things. And this is a team that's going to go to the national tournament. I mean, Southern Poly, without a doubt, is 2 of the best players in the league. And again, we just did things that and wore them down over the course of 40 minutes that I'm really proud of. You see a big play right there by Holly finishing in traffic. But, you know, to get good effort from everybody, you see a nice pass from Brooke Handy there. To get good effort from everyone was a big deal. We're wearing pink, they're wearing pink in this game. Kind of the play for Kay, which is Kay Gadd, who used to be the coach at North Carolina State, and all the teams around the country were playing in pink this week, so it was nice for us to be able to do that as well.
21-point win for the Lady Flames, ranked 7th in the NAIA polls. Jen Adams had 41 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 blocks. That's quite a game. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's we think, and looking back at the record books, she ties the school record with Brooke McKinnon, who had that about 3 years ago. And so, big night. You don't expect that, but when you get it, it's awful nice.
And also a nice game from Holly German, who had 18 points and 8 assists. So you also had a victory over Tennessee Temple on the road, and then now we're going to talk about a game on the road in the conference at Brunel. And this is a little tougher than a lot of teams, a lot of times when you've gone down there to play.
Well, I mean, we're coming off this win against Southern Poly, and then you have to go back on the road again, and you're playing a team that stays in every game. Brunel stays in every single game. This is their 9th, ends up being their 9th loss out of, I think, 13 losses in conference less than 10 points. So they stay in every game. And so you'll see that they came out with a lot of energy in the highlights, and you know, to be honest with you, they outplayed us on the defensive end most of the night. We were able to make just enough plays, and we were, you know, a step slow here, half step slow here, a little bit late there, and you know, it's a tough place to play, and we've struggled down there at times. I mean, probably the last 6-7 years, we've never really played well. But give them credit. I tell you what, I emailed their coach today, told him I thought he did a great job. He had his girls prepared. And it's a good lesson for our girls. You know, everybody at this time of year, you know, we're going to be playing in 2 weeks or 3 weeks in a conference tournament, national tournament. You know, Bernal's plan to keep their season going. I mean, they needed this win. If they got this win against us, they were going to make the conference tournament. Now they need some help. And so when you play teams that are playing for basically their livelihood, you have to take that upon yourself and understand that. And I think it's a good lesson for our team. And, we just did enough in this game to see Holly and Jenna kind of taking over late. Didn't shoot it good, but the one thing that we did good in this game was just hang in there, hang around, you know, and you know, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that even though we didn't shoot the basketball well, we did just enough good things to give ourselves a chance to win it, and you know, made some free throws down the stretch. Now we missed a couple in the last minute, but gave ourselves a chance by making some free throws and making some plays and getting just enough stops. And you see Brooke Handy, I thought she was big down the stretch. She made 2 really, really good plays. And you know, again, when we have somebody step up besides Holly and Jenna late in games, usually that's a good sign, and Brooke was able to do that for us this game.
59-50, your final. Holly German had 18 points. Jenna Adams followed up her 41-point performance with 16 points, a dozen rebounds, and 2 assists. As the Lady Flames finish the week 25-2 overall, 14-2 now in the conference. You have a couple of games against Truett McConnell and Bruton Parker coming up. Yep. One of them at home, one on the road. You've got the bottom feeders, so to speak, in your division, but it's always tough.
I mean, we control our own destiny this week. We have 3 games potentially left, and we'll need some help not to have to play that 3rd game. But you know, we have to win. I mean, we're in a situation where if we win these games, we give ourselves. So if we win out, we win the league. If we don't, then you know, we're going to probably be a 2 seed on the East because Southern Poly holds a tiebreaker on us at this point based on some other teams in the league. So, you know, we want to give ourselves the best chance in our conference tournament, and for us, it's to win out and take 1 game at a time. So, looking forward to Truett McConnell on Thursday, and then we'll kind of go from there.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, stay with us. We're back with more right after this.
I'm Ken Jones, inviting you to visit the all-new SpeakingDeacon.com, where you'll find everything you're looking for. Browse over 1,000 vehicles, including 12 new car brands and a huge selection of pre-owned. Apply for financing, get a value for your trade-in, schedule a service appointment, download monthly service coupons, and find the Deacon Jones store nearest you. It's all right here at SpeakingDeacon.com.
Speaking Deacon, Speaking Deacon.
Are you Speaking Deacon?
At Skyridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Skyridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Skyridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
Fazoli's is the most family-friendly Italian restaurant in town. All of the fresh and flavorful meals are served right at your table on real dishes with real silverware instead of foam or plastic. Enjoy a clean, contemporary dining room and the excellent service you would normally expect from an expensive sit-down restaurant. For less than the price of a burger and fries, you can get a delicious hot meal like baked spaghetti, pizza, and all the breadsticks you can eat. It's fast, fresh Italian. It's Fazoli's.
Time now for our center court feature here on Inside Lee University Basketball. Every year, the Lady Flames hosts a Hoops for Hope Awareness Night for the Autism Society. And the game also raises funds for an autism inclusion class here at Lee University. Head assistant coach Jan Spangler, as well as junior Rachel Lockhart, talked about this special night.
Well, Hoops for Hope, this is our 4th year of having the event. It started with Coach Mindy Kaiser, was our assistant coach, and her and Coach Rowe had a vision for this to raise autism awareness as it had directly affected her family and her husband, Kelly Kaiser, who's still on our staff. And just to raise autism awareness and help the Ludic Center, which is here on campus.
It's amazing that we can do something with the skills that we have to help others out there, especially when it's affected our team by our coach. I was here whenever it became really important to her family, and we didn't know anything we could do, and now that we have this game and be able to raise money for that, it's a big deal for us.
Ludic is the Lee University Developmental Inclusion Classroom, and they service, I think, 24 kids around this area, McMinn County, Cleveland, Bradley County area, who are affected by autism.
It's a great bonding experience for our team, is one thing, and just to see what other families go through and see how fortunate we are, it just makes us want to help more.
The money we raise through t-shirt sales and through sponsorship all goes to the Ludic program, and they're able to use that for classroom supplies, for anything really that they need. I know a couple years ago they purchased iPads to help in the classroom, anything to assist them, to help them to reach the kids.
Time to go around the Southern States Athletic Conference, and we'll look at the ladies first, as always. Faulkner University's Brittany Carter is this week's Women's SSAC Player of the Week. In one game against crosstown rival AUM, the 6'3" senior scored 25 points and had 18 rebounds. She also picked up 3 blocks and a couple of steals in that win for the Lady Eagles. Looking at the women's standings in the Eastern Division, Lee has a half-game lead over Southern Poly. The Lady Flames are 25-2 overall, 14-2 in the conference. Southern Poly is 14-3 and just a half game back. Coastal Georgia still very much in there at 14-5 in league play. And then the Western Division, Faulkner, with a very impressive 23-5 overall record, stands 13-3. They lead by a game over Auburn Montgomery, coming in at 12-4. Then comes Belhaven next at 9-7. In the men's play, the player of the week this week is Dee Stevens from Bruton Parker College. He's this week's SSAC player of the week. The 6'7" junior forward from Cairo, Georgia, averaged 30.5 points, 10 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 2 blocks, and 3 steals for the game. Actually, that was for the week. He shot 69% from the field, 83% from Charity Lane. And looking at the men's standings, Lee has a half-game lead over Emmanuel with just a couple of games left. The second-ranked Flames are 26-1 overall, 14-1 in the league. Emmanuel just a half game behind them. And in the Western Division, it's also a 2-team race. William Carey at 15-2, 22-3 overall. Currently lead Faulkner at 13-3 in conference play by a game and a half.
He never did tell me we might be alone.
How did she always make it look so easy?
Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. We offer support groups to help with grieving or just talking and sharing. These support groups are another of our commitments to you.
At Jim Rush Funeral Homes, we believe life is worth remembering with compassion and respect. We will continue this tradition that has set us apart for so many years. Jim Rush Funeral Homes, it's all about life. North Ocoee and Wildwood Chapels.
Zaxby's, indescribably good.
I'm Ken Jones, inviting you to visit the all-new SpeakingDeacon.com, where you'll find everything you're looking for. Browse over 1,000 vehicles, including 12 new car brands and a huge selection of pre-owned. Apply for financing, get a value for your trade-in, schedule a service appointment, download monthly service coupons, and find the Deacon Jones store nearest you. It's all right here at SpeakingDeacon.com.
Speaking Deacon, Speaking Deacon.
Are you Speaking Deacon?
Welcome back to Inside Lee University Basketball. I'm Randy Smith, and joining us now is Matt Stillwell, assistant basketball coach for Lee University. His head coach Tommy Brown is a bit under the weather tonight, so we'll let Matt talk about the two Lee victories from last week, both of them at home, one conference game, one non-conference game. And let's start, Matt, with Southern Poly. That's always a big contest for Lee.
Always a big rival with Poly coming into our gym. It was a good one for us, always coming out good with the win. Struggled a little bit in the second half, defensive-wise. We kind of let off the gas pedal a little bit, and they kind of climbed back in it. So, but we're always happy to come out with the win in a conference game, especially like that.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights as the Flames, ranked also in the top 5 in the country, taking on Southern Poly.
Poly's always, they're real scrappy, athletic, and we went down there and we only won by 9 points. So we really wanted to concentrate on our defense throughout the whole time pretty much, and not let off on the gas pedal and keep 40 minutes of defense. We're getting out there, knocking down some shots early, which was good for us, kind of getting a rhythm. Got some offensive rebounds. Corey Billingsley putting that one back in, but we really wanted to attack Poly, going to the basket, getting in the paint, and kicking out for open shots, which we thought we did well on. Like I said, Poly's real athletic, and you just got to bring your A game every night against teams like that. Really look to adjust on baseline reads right here, like J-Mo just going to the basket right there. Jamoris Gaines, he's a junior college player from us from Albany Tech. Patrick Shaughnessy, Chattanooga area kid. So we're really getting in there, playing gritty. Had a couple highlights in there. Jamoris again with the block. Chase Dunn getting in there. He's our transfer from Tennessee Tech. Will Barnes has been big for us lately, shooting the three well and attacking the paint and getting in there finishing. Down the stretch, we've been struggling lately defensively for some reason. We're just trying to find that niche we can just find and get stops down the stretch, basically getting 20-point wins instead of 10-point wins here and there. Big Steve Bennett has been good for us lately, getting in there, getting 15 points, double-doubles, night in and night out. So we've been impressed with him lately. Duran Blue's been our assist guy all year long, getting in there, making plays for our other players. It's been going for us. Right here is Jamoris Gaines getting a highlight dunk. This week it's going to be on hoopmixtape.com. So that's back-to-back weeks. It's been good for us. Will Barnes had one for us last week, so it's been good.
20 points for Will Barnes as he led the scoring. He also had 7 boards and 3 assists. And Chase Dunn tossed in 19 with 6 rebounds, and he was 5 of 8 from the floor. 13-point victory for the second-ranked Flames as they run their record at that particular time of the season to 25-1. Then you have a non-conference game coming up also at home against Hiwassee College. And Hiwassee several years ago was one of the top junior college programs in the country, but I think they're just in their first or second year now as a 4-year school.
Yeah, they just turned it around. They're a 4-year school now. We just played them last night. Tough non-conference opponent coming in. We came off a 4-game conference stretch. That was pretty tough for us, so just coming in and playing them was really good for us. So.
All right, let's take a look at the other home game for the Flames against Hiwassee College.
Boy, we really came out shooting the ball this game. I think we knocked down 8 3-pointers in the first half, and we were really just getting contributions from everybody. Will Barnes, Jamoris Gaines, Corey Billingsley, Duran was knocking them down. Duran Blue, our point guard from Albany Tech, junior college transfer. We were still struggling defensively, letting teams get these knick-knack points here. We just got to find a way to get stops on the defensive end, and that's what we've been working on all year. So I think once our team clamps down and realize we can get stops, we'll make some big runs in the national tournament and conference tournament. So there's Jamoris Gaines knocking down another 3-pointer for us. He's been shooting lights out lately. Still got to get stops down the stretch. Big Steve Bennett in there banging around a little bit, getting the and one. There's Corey Billingsley with the layup. He's been good for us. Playing off the 2 feet, that's always good. Jamoris Gaines has been our highlight tape reel here lately, just getting dunks left and right. So we're pretty proud of him for that. Chad Lee had a real big game against Hiawassee. I think he knocked down 4 3-pointers. He had 11 rebounds that game. Ended the game with 24 points, so he was huge for us in this game. In the second half, we came out, kind of put it on him a little bit. Shot the 3 ball, still good. Still defensively, though, it's just been kind of letting off the gas pedal and just not getting the stops we want to, just to blow out these teams when they're kind of crawl back in it just a little bit. And I guess as a coach, we're just trying to, we're real particular and real peculiar on stuff like that, but we still look at these things. So right here, just not getting hands up and contesting like we want to, but here's Chad Lee getting the stroke going a little bit from behind the arc. So it was good to see him get a 24-point game in there, and that's our big guy, Logan Ramsey, getting a layup. And what was good about this game, we finally got our reserves off the bench in there and got them some playing time, which we've always looked forward to, and which we like them having to do, because it's a big team sport, so we try to get it in there.
106-73, a relatively easy win for the Flames, as Chad Lee led a balanced scoring attack with 24 points and 11 rebounds. He was 5 of 8 from behind the three-point line. And Jamoris Gaines had 23 to go with 8 rebounds. He was 8 out of 12 from the floor as well. Lee finishes the week an amazing 26-1, ranked second in the country. And Matt, you've been around the program a while. Is this the best team you've seen here at Lee?
Yeah, I played here for 2 years, and this is one of the top ones to come through for sure. We got a big 2 games left. We got Truett McConnell on Thursday at senior night, and then we head down to Bruton Parker on Saturday. So we're looking to wrap up our regular season and what we like to call get ready for our 3rd season with the conference tournament and the national tournament coming up. So we'd like to make some noise going into that.
All right, good luck. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Matt Stillwell in for Coach Tommy Brown, and when we come back, we'll have more Inside Lee University basketball right after this.
He never did tell me we might be alone.
How did she always make it look so easy?
Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. We offer support groups to help with grieving or just talking and sharing. These support groups are another of our commitments to you.
At Jim Rush Funeral Homes, we believe life is worth remembering with compassion and respect. We will continue this tradition that has set us apart for so many years. Jim Rush Funeral Homes. It's all about life. North Ocoee and Wildwood Chapels.
At Zaxby's, all of our salads are made fresh to satisfy any craving. Like the blue, with a bold taste of real blue cheese and buffaloed or blackened chicken. The house, or the Caesar. With so many flavor-packed choices, you'll be seeing salad in a whole new way. Guess someone forgot to tell us that salads are supposed to be boring. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
Time now for our Eye on Lee Athletics. Head softball coach Emily Russell has her team gearing its sights for another trip to the NEI National Tournament, as well as a Southern States Athletic Conference Tournament Championship. John Bowling talked with some of the players and Coach Russell about this year's team for our Eye on Lee Athletics.
Hi, I'm John Bowling with Inside Lee Basketball. Today's Inside Look is going to be with another one of our spring sports, the Lady Flames softball team. Coming off a Sweet 16 performance from last season, they're looking to build upon that and go above and beyond that this year. I had a chance to spend a day with them at practice. See for yourself what they had to say.
We have some pretty high expectations this season. Last year we went to nationals and it was pretty upsetting because we lost the game that got us into the Elite Eight. But this year I feel like we're really meshing a lot better spiritually and physically. So I feel like we're really going to take it all the way this year and go out of NAIA with a bang.
Head coach Emily Russell was not available during the practice, but I was able to talk to one of the assistant coaches about the state of the team.
We're going to do a lot of things really well with speed. We're going to do a lot of short game stuff, a lot of slapping, a lot of stolen bases. Hopefully, you know, we can put up some big numbers in the stolen base department. We're going to score our runs a bit differently this season compared to the last few seasons, where we're going to, you know, have to play small ball. You know, we're going to have to use the top of our lineup pretty efficiently and let our big bats come up and do their job. I think we have a lot of potential with this team.
While the Lady Flames are quick and athletic, they feel like their best attribute is something entirely different.
Well, over the past couple of years, we've been trying to come up with some words that just like identify our team, and one of them is family. And I really think that shows how much our team is unified. Like, we have each other's backs, we're always there for each other, and whatever anyone needs, like, we're there for them. We're trying to develop some of the underclassmen into leaders both on the field and off the field, so they'll have those leadership skills when it's their time to be the leaders. And I think we are really working on being unified, and once we get fully unified, I think we'll be completely unstoppable.
While the Lady Flames believe they have the skill set and talent to go far this season, they believe it's their unity as a team that will make it happen. With Inside Lee Basketball, I'm John Bowling.
Be sure and join us again next week for another edition of Inside Lee University Basketball. It will be senior night for the Flames and the Lady Flames, as they will be hosting Truett McConnell in a conference game, and then both teams will go on the road to face Bruton Parker. And we'll also gear up for the SSAC tournament a little bit next week for basketball as well. We're also going to be talking about Lee University tennis. That's it for now. For Coach Marty Rowe and Coach Tommy Brown and Coach Matt Stillwell, I'm Randy Smith. Have a great week, everybody.
At Zaxby's, all of our salads are made fresh to satisfy any craving. Like the Blue, with a bold taste of real blue cheese and buffaloed or blackened chicken. The House, or the Caesar. With so many flavor-packed choices, you'll be seeing salad in a whole new way. Guess someone forgot to tell us that salads are supposed to be boring. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.